Jai Gurudev, can you tell us about your involvement with Shri Shri Sanskar Kendra and how did it all start? Sure, my journey with Shri Shri Sanskar Kendra began quite organically. I used to conduct small happiness programs at home during my free time. Like when my kids were asleep or at school, these programs lasted for about 3 days. And from one such happiness program, a lady showed interest in something more. That's when I discovered Shri Shri Sanskar Kendra. What exactly is Shri Shri Sanskar Kendra? Well, Shri Shri Sanskar Kendra is a program designed for children aged 7 to 11 years. It focuses on holistic development through game stories and cultural activities, helping kids learn values and life skills in a fun way. You mentioned discovering the program. How did that happen? When I first heard about it, I wasn't sure how it would work out, but once I attended the training session, I realized the potential impact. The training was specifically for teaching and setting up these centers, and it was the first one happening in Gujarat back in 2014. Even though my own kids were younger than the target age group, the idea of bringing such positive influence to children was inspiring. Did you face any challenges starting your own center? Definitely, initially we began the center at my home, but we encountered some obstacles that required us to change the location. However, we managed to overcome these challenges and successfully set up the center. It was all about commitment and taking that first step. Gurudev's teachings and the support of the community really helped manifest the center. How did you manage the responsibilities of coordinating the center along with your personal commitments? It was a learning curve, balancing personal responsibilities and running the center. At first, I was concerned about the increased responsibilities, but eventually I found a way to manage both. For instance, when my children were playing or sleeping, I would use that time to handle center related tasks. Sometimes I would leave my children with a neighbor for an hour while I attended to the center. It was all about finding a balance. Can you share how the center grew over time? Within 6 months, the impact of the center became evident, and we organized more training sessions in Surat, leading to the creation of more centers and the training of new teachers. Slowly, I was also given the role of a coordinator for Surat. It was a gradual process, but seeing the centers thrive and the children's growth was very fulfilling. Working with children can be quite demanding. How did you handle it? Children can be very energetic and sometimes it is challenging, but it is also incredibly rewarding. We use various activities and games from the Sanskar Kendra curriculum to engage them and channel their energy. For example, if they were too restless, we would play some active games before settling them down for storytelling or other activities. The key was to keep things dynamic and fun for them. Finally, what advice would you give to someone interested in starting their own Shri Shri Sanskar Kendra? I would say just take the first step and be committed. It is natural to worry about how to balance personal responsibilities with this new venture, but it's definitely manageable. Stay dedicated, use your community for support, and keep the children's best interests at heart. It is incredibly fulfilling to see the positive changes in the kids and the joy they bring to the center. Thank you for sharing your journey and insights. My pleasure. Thank you for having me. Jai Gurudev.